This is the snow, that picture that I mentioned coming in from Debbie Kelton up in Bear Valley Springs. Now, the higher you are, the more snow you got. And even then you can see it's just a dusting to about an inch or two in those open spaces where the trees aren't protecting it. It's been very cold, a little bit of moisture coming through and winds barreling on by. So that's why it is such an uncomfortable morning. As we activate all of our cameras, you can see here on this Lone Juniper Ranch camera over the grapevine, a little bit of a dusting of snow in those little pockets there. Not much of this has stuck, but it has left us very icy in our mountain communities this morning. There's Bakersfield with those clearing skies. Clear skies, not good news though, because it means that we are seeing our temperatures plummet later tonight as more cold air comes rushing in. So we're only at 35 in Bakersfield right now. The teens for Pine Mountain Club and Breckenridge, you don't see that very often. 23 in Frazier Park, now 27 Tehachapi, 28 in Woodford Heights. I was seeing a report of snow out of Woodford Heights this morning, 30s down into the desert, and that's just the precipitation and the cold air. We also have very fast winds rushing in behind this low here that has dragged that cold front into the area. So we'll continue to have some light precipitation, mainly for the mountains, which does turn to snow down to about 1,500 feet. That leaves us freezing in Tehachapi and Frazier Park all day today. The mountains dealing with those winds that are then getting even faster down into the desert. That could cause some dust and sand to get kicked up. The valley dealing with our hard freeze tonight. We're talking 26 to 29 degrees for many of our outlying areas. Bakersfield in the city itself about 29 to 32. So here's the last of those little spots of snow, and then look at how it perfectly clears out tonight. That's why we're talking about a hard freeze, and we could have another hard freeze tomorrow night as well heading into Wednesday. And then cloud cover coming through. We're trying to get you a chance of rain late Thursday into Friday and a sunny and cooler but calm weekend ahead with a return to the 60s. All these afternoon temperatures countywide below average for the next week. Look at these lows down into the 20s for the Kern River Valley as well for you tonight and tomorrow night, like we're seeing here in our valley. Chance of rain turning to snow because it will be so cold up there Friday. So look at Tehachapi, 33 today. Those winds make it feel colder, freezing all day. Your lows only in the teens and 20s for the next week. We are talking about that chance of snow for you and for Frazier Park on Friday, but do be prepared for these cold temperatures, only the 30s and 40s for your highs. Those teens and 20s, like I mentioned, for you as well for the next week.